having little faith today in the world is a very, very common thing that I hear around people my age, and I myself believe this for a very, very long time. I want to make this short disclaimer that I'm not a scientist or anything, but I want to let you on my journey of how I thought the world was out to get me, and now how my mindset has shifted, and how it has influenced my new decisions, how I feel about the world, and how I act on a day-to-day basis. When I started this journey to become the best version of myself, improve my mental health, my physical health, get my dream body, be able to build these positive habits that would actually improve my life in the long run. One thing that came with this was that the world is designed to make you lazy, sloppy, and arrogant, and all of these things. We're basically designed to be arrogant and feel bad and negative. What this really brought to me was a sense where I felt like I couldn't trust anyone basically because they've been programmed by the world or whatever. And then I also felt like I didn't really believe in anything that anybody said. And what the problem was with that is that I looked at everything with a negative connotation. I thought that this is a negative thing, this is a negative thing, this is a negative thing. And when you operate on a very negative level, you just seem to attract more and more and more negative things. And to be honest, this happened to me for a very long time. I felt anxious, I felt down, I felt that the world was out to get me and everything. This year I've felt that for a very large proportion, but now I don't really feel that at all. And it's just because I shifted the perspective of how I view the world and how I view other people. When we try to judge less, when we try to not think that the world is out to get us and we genuinely sincerely believe it, we're not going to be caught up in these huge arguments and drama. Because truthfully, the reason why this is so tempting and addicting is because of two things. You have, number one, a bias to just confirm what you already believe to be true. So for example, on social media, if you believe the sky is green, for example, your brain is only going to look out for the content, and the algorithm is only going to show you content that proves your original theory. And if somebody comes with a different argument, you're going to start getting defensive and attacking those people or whatever. And the second thing is drama. Drama is one of the worst spendings of energy because it sucks your energy and it opens loops all of the time, which means that you're thinking about something, but now you can't close the loop because somebody hasn't replied. It's this back and forth thing where you're thinking that the world is out to get you, but you don't have a problem, you don't have a solution, but you don't really feel influential enough to actually change it. What I want you to realize instead is that if you can start to think to yourself, if I build myself up first, if I create a mission of who I want to help, of what I want to contribute to society with, then I can focus in on that. And in my small little proportion of my community, I can actually have a positive influence of other people. I made this decision when school started again. Now it is is it the 3rd of September? Yeah, I think it is. And what I decided to do on the 18th of September was simple. I wanted to influence other guys to think more positively about the world, to judge people less, and to overall just improve their overall peace and mental health, clarity of the world and all of that. And so I decided to create a free community and all of that, which you can join in the link in the description if you want to. But I wanted to do this, and I wanted to articulate my message to more people because it would genuinely serve a mission. I felt like I could wake up and I can actually cause change, and I stopped consuming all of the short form content and all of these things because truthfully, if you don't have a strong enough mission, you won't quit the bad habits, you won't do the things that's actually going to help you improve your mental health and all of this. You have to have a reason for why you're doing it. He who has a why can bear through almost any how. That's a really great quote, and I want you to reflect about it. The more you can become centered and avoid the negative habits, that's when you will be able to move forward. And how we do this is through becoming present and having this huge vision for our future selves. This vision has to be so profound that you don't even want to scroll. And to be honest, this is the kicker. Here's the kicker. It's gonna take I'm sorry. it's going to take a very long time for you to cultivate this, because you have to kind of like swim around. You have to look in this dark room, for example, for things, and you're gonna literally like fall over, because it's dark. Number one, you have no idea, you've never entered that room before, and probably nobody in your like environment has done that before. So for example, your father, your mother, or whatever, you can only do that by a proxy through like YouTube videos or whatever. When you enter this new space of like, okay, I'm gonna cultivate the mission and I'm going to improve myself, I'm going to kill all of the distractions and change my identity thoroughly. When you've decided to make that decision, you basically just have to start. And in a few months, and this is what I realize now with my own anxiety and all of that, in a few months, that's when the progress will start to show. Not in like a week or 2 weeks. You have to basically do it for a few months, then you will see the progress. But if you stop like halfway there, you're basically resetting the progress. But if you get all the way here and then you think, okay, I'm fine, I've already made the progress, then you're gonna snap back, and you won't really be used to doing this anymore. So what you have to do is just set the foundation, set the goal basically, to just try to explore these things and let it like take some time. Don't rush the process, but still don't like be lazy or whatever. But try to find something which you genuinely want to do with your life. For example, this can be a sport. This can be building your dream physique. This can be as simple as just like improving your mental health, which I try to do with other people. It can be as simple as like, I don't even know, but you starting to like improve your ability to study or whatever, your productivity, because you feel like, okay, so if I get into this university, I can get into my dream career, my dream job, and I can raise great kids or whatever. But you have to basically have a goal which you want to achieve, and then that goal has to be like, it has to be so like fun and fulfilling to just watch that goal, that the pursuit becomes fun. And it isn't really because of the goal itself. The goal is just like where the pursuit you want to take is more, it's more of like the dream, the goal, the happiness, the fulfillment. But the goal in and of itself is just like your direction for where you want to go. And then you will become so much more centered and peaceful and just happy, because you have that end goal. Now, what I encourage you to do is just spend some time away from distractions, and try not to put too much like pressure on yourself to find this really quickly, because it will come. You just have to try a bunch of different things. A really great thing that you can do is try to find an environmental switch. Either you move a couple things around your place, you can even shave your head, or whatever you like feel like could be something, a signal, a symbol that's really, really, really strong. That's something that you can do to help yourself today. And this is all I had to say for today. If you want to join my free community, I would highly appreciate that, because I want to gather up as many people as possible on this path. And yeah, this is really all I had to say for today. You can also like book a free call with me if you feel like you want my one-to-one help or anything, but I don't really care, to be honest. And yeah, that's all I had to say for today, and I hope that you got some value, and I'll see you in the next one.